Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Minnesota Vikings wined and dined free agent edge rusher Za'Darius Smith last night, and they signed him this afternoon. Tom Pelissero, go. Za'Darius Smith agreed to terms with the Minnesota Vikings per source. 3-year deal, base value of $42 million, worth up to $47 million with incentives, $14 million average per year. And his Ravens deal was a 4-year deal worth up to $50 million, so he does get more money. And I understand, it's like, well, it's not official until he signs the contract. Sure, but there's a difference between backing out of a deal during legal tampering and then one in open free agency. So he's not going to back out. Well, the big thing is, ironically, the back. So the physical is going to be very important, but I'm fired up. And Kwesi adofo-mensah and Kevin O'Connell, all of the flack is like quiet off season and then re-signing Sean Mannion, and then they do this and totally redeem themselves. So Za'Darius Smith was 29 years young. He's a 2015 fourth-round pick out of Kentucky. Started his career with the Ravens, went to the Packers for some reason, and 2019-2020, he's one of the more dominant pass rushers in the league. Last year, he was limited with a back injury, played only one regular season game, played in the playoff game against the Niners, and did extremely well there. So that's why I'm not too concerned about the back overall. His 44.5 career sacks, including 26 from 2019 to 2020, and he's just a monster, man. He is. If the back is ready to go, and I'm sure that the Vikings wouldn't have gone this far if they hadn't done due diligence on the back. They'll do a full physical, I'm sure, before ink is on paper. But we got to this point. He's going to be a Viking. And also, it does appear that Danielle Hunter is going to remain a Viking as well. And the Vikings will have one of the best, if not the best, pass rushers in the National Football League. Because remember, this group was second in the NFL in sacks last season, even without Michael Pierce for most of it, even without Danielle Hunter and Everson Griffin for most of it. So they got things done. And now you add Za'Darius Smith to Danielle Hunter, to DJ Wanham, to Kenny Willekes, to Patrick Jones, to Janarius Robinson, to Harrison Phillips, and Diesel Dalvin Thompson, Armand for Watts, Jalen Twyman contributing as well, Jumpin' James Lynch. Woo! Come on, man. Come on. It brings a tear to my eye. And Za'Darius is right. Meeting at the quarterback. And I understand. It's like, taking all the Packers rejects again. Za'Darius was cut due to salary cap and circumstances in Green Bay. He wants revenge against his former team. He wants to hit Aaron Rodgers, not wearing a red jersey in practice anymore, son. That's right, we'll play you twice a year. And Za'Darius, when he's healthy, he is a premier pass rusher in this league. Led the league in pressures in 2019. Danielle Hunter was number 2 that year, by the way. Experience with the scheme, experience with Mike Pettin, experience with Mike Smith, and he's a team captain and a team leader. What more do you want? Also, even if this deal maxes out at $14 million plus per season, that is still a deal. That is still an absolute deal, man. You don't need cornerbacks if you just get a sack every single play. But also, I think that it basically pigeonholes the Vikings drafting cornerback at 12, which I'm okay with. I don't know if Sauce is going to get to 12 anymore, but, Trent McDuffie, Stingley, one time, we'll see, man. But your thoughts are our thoughts. Vikings, make it official. Put a ring on it. Gonna put a ring on it in February. Nailed it. Za'Darius Smith signing up with the Vikings 3-year deal. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.